Welcome to your detailed daily horoscope for Gemini on May 3rd, 2025. Today's celestial configuration offers a particularly fascinating energy blueprint for you, dear Gemini. The day begins with the moon transiting through Leo, creating a harmonious trine with your sun sign. This lunar position activates your third house of communication, making this an exceptionally expressive day for you. Your natural eloquence is amplified, making it an ideal time for important conversations, presentations, or any situation where your words need to carry weight. What makes today especially significant is that your ruling planet, Mercury, forms a favorable sextile with Jupiter, which is currently moving through your own sign. This planetary conversation expands your mental horizons and brings opportunities for intellectual growth. Your mind is particularly sharp, making this an excellent day for learning, teaching, or engaging in stimulating debates. Venus in Cáncer on this day casts a gentle influence over your second house of resources and values. This placement brings financial opportunities your way, possibly through creative ventures or social connections. There's a good chance of unexpected financial news, perhaps a delayed payment finally coming through, or a new opportunity to increase your income. The planetary alignment today also shows Mars in Aquarius, energizing your ninth house of higher learning and exploration. This fires up your innate curiosity and may trigger a strong desire to break free from routine. You might feel compelled to book a trip, sign up for a course, or explore philosophical ideas that challenge your current worldview. Saturn's position in Pisces continues to bring structure to your career sector. Today, this influence manifests as recognition for past efforts. Someone in authority may acknowledge your contributions, potentially setting the stage for future advancement. Stay alert for subtle cues from supervisors or mentors. Health-wise, today's energies suggest paying attention to your nervous system. Geminis often carry tension in their shoulders, hands, and respiratory system. The sun in Taurus highlights a need for grounding practices. Perhaps try earthing exercises by walking barefoot in nature, or practice deep breathing techniques to center yourself. Your social energy is particularly vibrant today. With Jupiter blessing your sign, your natural charisma is amplified, making you the life of any gathering. Connections made today have exceptional potential for longevity and mutual growth. If you're attending any social events, prepare to be the conversational center. For Geminis in committed relationships, today's Venus-Neptune aspect brings a dreamy, romantic quality to your interactions. Take time to reconnect on an emotional level with your partner. Single Geminis might find themselves attracted to someone intellectually stimulating, possibly someone you meet in an educational setting or through travel. Your analytical abilities are particularly strong today, thanks to Mercury's position. This makes it an excellent time to tackle complex problems, especially those requiring creative thinking and communication skills. Projects involving writing, speaking, or media work receive favorable cosmic energy. The numerological significance of today, May 3rd, 2025, reduces to an 8, 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 17. 1 plus 7 equals 8, which resonates with achievement and material success. This adds another layer of potency to financial and career opportunities that may arise today. Color-wise, wear electric blue today to enhance your communication skills, or silver to amplify your mental clarity. Your lucky number is 5, and carrying a clear quartz crystal can help focus your abundant mental energy. Be mindful of a challenging square between Mercury and Neptune later in the day, which could cloud judgment or lead to misunderstandings. Double-check important details, especially in written communications or contracts. This aspect highlights the importance of clarity in all exchanges. One particularly auspicious aspect today is the alignment between the North Node and your Sun sign, suggesting that choices made today align well with your long-term destiny. Pay attention to seemingly coincidental meetings or opportunities. They may have greater significance than initially apparent. Tonight, as the moon enters Virgo, your emotional focus shifts toward home and family matters. This lunation activates your fourth house, making it an ideal evening for nurturing activities at home. Consider hosting a small gathering or simply enjoying quality time with loved ones. Overall, May 3rd, 2025, presents a day of intellectual exploration, social connection, and potential advancement for Gemini. Your natural gifts of adaptability and communication are cosmically enhanced, allowing you to navigate the day's varied energies with grace and effectiveness. Remember, dear Gemini, that your greatest strength today lies in your ability to synthesize different perspectives and ideas. By embracing both sides of your dual nature, the logical analyzer and the intuitive communicator, you'll make the most of this promising day. The planetary positions on May 3rd, 2025, create a fascinating cosmic landscape for you, Gemini. Mercury, your ruling planet, will be positioned in Taurus, creating a thoughtful and deliberate quality to your normally quick-moving mental processes. This positioning in your 12th house suggests that your mind is working behind the scenes today, processing information at a subconscious level. You may find yourself more introspective than usual, with thoughts and ideas bubbling beneath the surface rather than being immediately expressed. The Sun, also in Taurus, reinforces this energy of internal processing and contemplation. This isn't your typical communicative day, instead. It's one for developing ideas that will later emerge fully formed. Venus will be dancing through your own sign of Gemini on this day, blessing you with an enhanced charm and social magnetism. This placement in your first house makes you particularly attractive to others, both physically and intellectually. Your words carry a special sweetness today, and you'll find it easier to win people over to your perspective. Mars will be positioned in Cáncer, activating your second house of resources and values. This creates a protective energy around your possessions and finances, perhaps triggering some emotional responses related to security matters. You might feel more territorial about what's yours, with a stronger drive to increase your material comfort. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, will be in Gemini as well, magnifying your personal presence and amplifying your natural gifts. This beneficial placement in your first house suggests that your personality shines especially bright today, and opportunities for personal growth abound. You're in a year-long cycle of personal expansion, and today marks a particularly potent moment in this journey. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces in your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates a serious, structured energy around your professional goals and responsibilities. You may feel the weight of authority today, either by having to answer to someone else's expectations or by needing to set boundaries with others in your professional sphere. Uranus in Taurus activates your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden matters, bringing unexpected insights and perhaps some disruption to your inner world. You might experience sudden realizations about patterns that have been operating behind the scenes in your life, or unexpected changes to your sleep patterns or dream state. Neptune in Pisces joins Saturn in your 10th house, adding a layer of creativity and spiritual purpose to your career path. There may be some confusion about professional directions today, but also inspiration if you can tap into your intuition regarding your life's work. Pluto in Aquarius forms a harmonious trine to your sun sign from your 9th house, empowering transformative thinking and potentially bringing deep, meaningful exchanges with people from different cultural backgrounds or educational institutions. The moon will be in Scorpio on this day, highlighting your 6th house of daily routines, health, and service. This creates an emotionally intense energy around your work environment and physical well-being. You might feel more sensitive about workplace dynamics or become aware of how your emotional state affects your physical health. This Scorpio moon forms a challenging square to your natal Mercury, suggesting that communications about work matters or health issues require extra care to avoid misunderstandings or power struggles. The North Node, positioned in Aries in your 11th house, is pulling you toward new social connections and group endeavors that align with your authentic self. There's a karmic quality to the friends and associates you encounter, today pay attention to those who inspire you to be bold and take initiative. Chiron, the wounded healer, also in Aries in your 11th house, suggests that any social interactions today may touch on sensitive areas related to belonging and acceptance. You have an opportunity to heal old wounds around rejection or feeling misunderstood within groups. The asteroid Juno, representing commitment and partnership, will be in Cancer in your 2nd house, suggesting that relationships today have implications for your sense of security and self-worth. You may be evaluating connections based on how they contribute to your stability and values. Ceres in Leo activates your 3rd house of communication and learning, bringing a nurturing quality to your exchanges with siblings, neighbors, and casual acquaintances. Your words have the power to uplift and encourage others today, particularly those younger than yourself. The overall planetary picture for May 3rd, 2025, suggests a day of internal processing and external charm for you, Gemini. While your mind is working at deeper levels than usual due to Mercury's position, your social presence is enhanced by Venus and Jupiter in your sign. You're likely to make a strong impression on others while simultaneously processing important personal insights. The tension between these internal and external processes creates a rich day for growth, provided you can balance your need for social interaction with the equally important requirement for personal reflection. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a helpful trine with Saturn today, creating a perfect atmosphere for structured, meaningful conversations. Your words carry unusual weight and authority now. People are truly listening to what you have to say. This is an excellent day to pitch ideas, particularly in professional settings where precision and reliability matter more than flash and excitement. Your typically quick Gemini mind is grounded and focused, allowing you to communicate complex concepts with remarkable clarity. If you've been struggling to get a point across to someone important in your life, today offers a breakthrough opportunity. The planets support deep, constructive dialogue rather than surface chatter. Notice how your thoughts are more organized than usual, flowing in logical patterns rather than their typical zigzag fashion. This Saturn influence brings discipline to your natural expressiveness without dampening your Gemini spark. Meanwhile, Venus in your communication sector adds a layer of charm to your words. You're not just making sense, you're being persuasive. This is particularly valuable in negotiations or when trying to win someone over to your perspective. Your natural duality as a Gemini allows you to see multiple angles today, but instead of creating indecision, this gift helps you address potential objections before they arise. Journal writing proves especially productive. Insights flow freely when pen meets paper under this alignment. For those in creative fields, your expression has both inspiration and structure today, a rare combination that produces work with both immediate appeal and lasting value. Consider recording important conversations or ideas that emerge. The clarity you possess now may be useful to revisit later. Social media posts and written communications have a higher chance of resonating with your intended audience. If you've been putting off important discussions with colleagues, partners, or family members, today's energy supports clearing the air constructively. Your capacity to listen is enhanced as well. You'll pick up subtleties in others' communication that might normally escape your notice. When expressing difficult emotions, you'll find yourself speaking with unusual maturity and consideration. The moon in Virgo amplifies your attention to detail, helping you craft messages with precision. This is not a day for scattering your communicative energy in too many directions. Focus on fewer, more meaningful exchanges rather than your typical wide net of interactions. Your mind may be drawn to practical matters rather than theoretical concepts, making this an excellent time to discuss concrete plans and logistics. Numbers, facts, and data make sense to you today in ways they sometimes don't, so tackle technical communications that have previously seemed challenging. By day's end, you'll likely feel a sense of communicative accomplishment, bridges built, messages delivered, understanding reached. These connections formed today have staying power beyond the usual fleeting Gemini interactions. For Gemini, on May 3rd, 2025, the financial landscape appears remarkably fertile, with Jupiter continuing its beneficial transit through your sign. This cosmic benefactor amplifies your natural talents and brings unexpected financial windfalls, particularly through communication-based endeavors. The Sun in Taurus illuminates your 12th house of hidden matters, suggesting that behind-the-scenes financial negotiations or private investments could yield significant returns today. There's hidden value in projects you've previously shelved or overlooked. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Pluto, enhancing your ability to detect lucrative opportunities that others miss. Your financial intuition is especially sharp today. Trust those gut feelings about investments or business propositions. Venus in your sign forms a favorable aspect with Jupiter, creating a magnetic effect on resources and potentially attracting generous offers or financial backing from impressed supporters. This is an excellent day for negotiating raises, pitching ideas to investors, or launching monetization strategies for your creative projects. Be mindful that with Saturn in Pisces squaring your natal Mercury, there's a need to double-check the fine print on any contracts or agreements. The day's energy particularly supports passive income streams and intellectual property ventures. Those Geminis working in media, writing, teaching, or technology should be especially alert to financial opportunities that emerge through networking. An unexpected conversation could open doors to a lucrative side gig or partnership. The Moon in Leo activates your communication sector, giving your words extra persuasive power when discussing financial matters. This is not a day for playing small. The cosmic configuration supports bold financial moves that leverage your unique intellectual gifts. Consider allocating resources toward educational investments that can expand your expertise and market value. If you've been contemplating launching a podcast, blog, or digital product, today's energy strongly supports such initiatives. Financial institutions appear favorable to your requests today, making it an opportune time to apply for loans or refinancing. Your financial creativity is at a peak. You might identify innovative ways to restructure debt or optimize tax strategies. Pay special attention to financial tips or advice that comes through siblings, neighbors, or casual acquaintances, as Mercury's position suggests valuable information travels through these channels today. The asteroid Pallas, Athene in your income sector, indicates that strategic thinking rather than impulsive action will yield the best financial results. Develop methodical approaches to income generation that can be sustained long-term rather than chasing quick gains. Tonight, take time to journal about your financial vision as the Taurus Sun activates your subconscious, planting seeds for future prosperity. Remember that with Jupiter in your sign, this is just the beginning of a year-long period of financial expansion and opportunity. Gemini, May 3rd, 2025 brings a remarkable convergence of fortunate energies for you. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Sagittarius, your cosmic luck amplifier is activated in significant ways today. This powerful aspect opens channels of opportunity in several key areas of your life. Communication becomes your golden ticket today. Your words carry extra persuasive power, making this an exceptional day for important conversations, presentations, or any situation where you need to convey ideas effectively. The universe has temporarily blessed your speech patterns with an unusual degree of charm and clarity. Use this gift wisely. Short-distance travel brings unexpected blessings. Even mundane journeys across town could lead to fortunate encounters or discoveries today. Keep your eyes open during any commute or errand. There's something valuable waiting to be found or experienced along familiar paths. Your third house of community and local connections is especially illuminated. Neighborhood activities, community events, or interactions with siblings might present opportunities that wouldn't normally arise. Someone in your immediate environment holds a key to something you've been seeking. Digital platforms serve as portals to good fortune today. Social media engagements, email conversations, or online forums could deliver precisely the connection, information, or opportunity you've been hoping for. Your natural Gemini affinity for information exchange is supercharged with lucky potential in virtual spaces. Learning environments prove especially fortunate. Libraries, educational settings, bookstores, or anywhere knowledge is exchanged becomes a magnet for positive developments. If you've been considering signing up for a class or workshop, today's energies strongly support that decision. The morning hours between 9 a.m. and noon contain the day's peak fortune potential. The moon in Leo during this window creates a sparkling alignment with your communication sector, making this the optimal time to initiate important conversations or put yourself in settings where opportunity might find you. Colors that enhance your fortunate vibration today include silver, yellow, and light blue. Carrying or wearing items in these shades can help you attune more fully to the day's beneficial frequencies. Your hands and fingers carry special luck today, unusual for most signs, but perfectly aligned with Gemini's natural rulership of the hands. Activities requiring manual dexterity or handwriting may yield surprising benefits. Number 5 resonates strongly with your fortune patterns today. Watch for this digit to appear as a signpost pointing toward favorable circumstances or choices. The northeastern direction holds particular promise. If given options about where to go or which path to take, leaning toward this direction could subtly enhance your lucky prospects. Spontaneous decisions paradoxically work in your favor today, despite your typical need for mental processing time. The universe is rewarding quick, intuitive choices rather than overthinking. Trust your first instinct when opportunities present themselves. Friendships with air and fire signs become particularly fortunate gateways. A Libra, Leo, or fellow Gemini might deliver exactly the connection, insight, or opportunity you've been hoping would materialize. Mentorship relationships are especially blessed today. Whether you're the mentor or the mentee, these connections flow with abundant positive energy and mutual benefit. If such a relationship has been developing in your life, today brings a significant strengthening of this bond. Your analytical abilities are functioning at peak levels, allowing you to recognize valuable opportunities that others might miss. This mental sharpness isn't just about problem solving today, it's directly linked to fortune recognition. The written word carries special potency for you today. Whether you're writing or reading, textual information holds keys to unexpected developments. Pay particular attention to written communications, as they may contain fortunate leads or insights between the lines. Collaborative projects receive cosmic blessings. Partnering with others, especially on intellectual or communication-based ventures, amplifies your luck factor substantially. Solo ventures, while still positive, won't attract quite the same level of fortunate flow. Places of information exchange, libraries, schools, media outlets, publishing houses, all resonate with your personal luck signature today. If you have connections to any such institutions, leveraging them could yield substantial benefits. Mercury's position also activates your sector of small gains and incremental progress. While you may not experience one massive stroke of luck, numerous small fortunate occurrences will compound throughout the day, creating significant positive momentum. Conversations with individuals born under fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, carry special potential for unlocking opportunities. These interactions may initially seem casual, but could lead to important developments. The afternoon brings a subtle shift as the moon forms a square to Uranus, introducing an element of unexpected good fortune through technological means or innovative solutions. Be receptive to unconventional ideas or approaches that arrive during this window. Your natural Gemini adaptability becomes your greatest fortune multiplier today. The more flexible and open you remain to changing circumstances, the more the universe can deliver unexpected benefits through unusual channels. Your cosmic fortune today seems especially linked to information that travels, news, messages, communications that move from one person or place to another. Being positioned where information flows naturally will maximize your exposure to fortunate circumstances. A forgotten connection from your past may resurface with perfect timing, bringing exactly the opportunity, resource, or support you currently need. This reconnection appears particularly fortunate for long-term development. Today's fortunate energies suggest dedicating some time to organizing your ideas and information systems. Clearing mental and digital clutter creates space for new opportunities to enter through these channels. May 3rd, 2025 presents a fascinating social landscape for you, Gemini. With the sun moving through your 12th house of subconscious patterns and hidden insights, you may feel a subtle pull between wanting social connection and needing introspective time. This creates an interesting dynamic where your most meaningful social exchanges today might actually happen in more intimate, one-on-one settings rather than large gatherings. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in the early hours, expanding your social intelligence and ability to connect with people from different walks of life. This planetary conversation opens doors to fascinating discussions about philosophy, travel, or higher learning with friends and acquaintances. Pay attention to social connections that form around intellectual pursuits. They have staying power beyond this day's energy. The moon in Leo activates your third house of communication, giving your words extra charm and magnetism. People are naturally drawn to your stories and insights today, making this an excellent time for any form of social media engagement, group discussions, or community participation. There's a special sparkle to your communication style that draws others toward you without much effort on your part. Venus, positioned in Gemini, amplifies your natural charisma, making this one of your most socially advantageous days of the month. You'll find yourself easily attracting like-minded individuals who appreciate your quick wit and versatile nature. A social invitation that arrives unexpectedly around midday deserves your attention. It connects to opportunities beyond mere socializing. What begins as casual conversation could evolve into something much more meaningful. Mars in Pisces creates an interesting tension in your career house, suggesting that a work colleague may transform into a more personal connection today. The boundaries between professional and social relationships are blurring in productive ways. Someone who knows you in a work context might see a different side of you now, creating a more multidimensional relationship. Neptune's influence adds a layer of intuitive understanding to your social interactions. You're picking up on unspoken dynamics and emotional undercurrents, allowing you to navigate complex social situations with surprising grace. Trust your instincts about new acquaintances. Your first impressions are remarkably accurate today. There's a noteworthy square between Saturn and Uranus affecting your social sectors, creating a push-pull between established friend groups and exciting new connections. You may feel torn between loyalty to long-term friends and the allure of novel social circles that challenge your perspectives. The healthiest approach is finding balance rather than choosing sides. Digital connections are especially highlighted with Uranus in your technology zone. An online conversation or social media exchange carries unexpected significance today. Don't dismiss virtual interactions as less meaningful than in-person ones. A message or comment from someone in your extended network could spark an important dialogue or collaboration. Your social charisma peaks around 4 to 6 p.m., making this the ideal time for any gathering, date, or important social call. The energy supports both deepening existing relationships and establishing new connections with surprising ease. A subtle aspect between Mercury and Pluto suggests that superficial small talk won't satisfy you today. You're drawn to deeper conversations that reveal what makes people tick. This is excellent for meaningful connection, though be mindful not to probe too intensely into others' private matters. Your natural curiosity serves you well, just balance it with respect for boundaries. The evening brings a conjunction between the moon and Venus, creating a lovely atmosphere for social gatherings that involve food, music, or artistic elements. Hosting a small dinner party or attending a cultural event would align perfectly with this energy, bringing connections that combine intellectual and aesthetic appreciation. Social interactions today may unexpectedly reveal pathways toward future goals. Someone you meet or reconnect with carries information or opportunities that align with your longer-term aspirations.